Yeah, I got angry with though.
Come on.
Really got the shorts.
Yeah, the shorts.
They got the shirts with it?
Yeah, so what the source
We live?
Yeah, we got.
Shalom, shalom. Keepers of sheep back on the highways and byways, prophesying downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. We are the Hebrew Israelites, prophesying to the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and before we begin, we want to first start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, and Shalom to hopefully live. All right, and today's lesson will be titled, Soon Bible Prophecy Will Be Considered Hate Speech. Right, and we chose this title through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, and mainly because I had received a strike on my main channel. I want to say last night or yesterday morning, and the strike. I had uploaded the video maybe months ago, but it just to show you that he watching or whatever, right? He you know, just as we working on the right hand, he working on the left hand. You know, Donald Trump is behind a lot of this stuff. All right, I don't know if brother seen it, but recently he made a speech about the biometric tracking system. All right, so this devil want to be able to track everything. He want to be able to track, you know, what we eat, what we sleep, all right, what we do, what we post on YouTube, all right, you know, things of that nature. So, you know, again, you know, Bible prophecy being fulfilled, and back to the title at hand, soon Bible prophecy will be considered hate speech, all right, because everything we say basically goes against what? It goes against his beast system, all right, it goes against his laws, all right, his statutes, his you know, his agendas, his new world order, right? And you know, here soon, I want to say even the so-called Hispanics, like Latinos and Native Americans, because right now, you know, it's mainly Judah pushing the word, all right? The Southern Kingdom, right? We Southern Kingdom, right? Kind of. So eventually, you're gonna have the Northern Kingdom, you know, because like Elder Apostle said, you have a lot of these immigrants come over for what? For salvation. All right, so soon a lot of these immigrants, all right, those who are part of it, gonna wake up and they're gonna start pushing this. They're gonna start pushing the truth. They're gonna start pushing His word. All right, they're gonna wake up and be believers. But if somebody want to get John, if y'all ain't got nothing, grab John 16 and start at 1 and read verse 2.
Okay, I'll bring this out real fast.
Bring it out.
Before y'all bring that up. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 8. Somebody call Ezekiel 33, 34, 2. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, the verse 8, and it reads, The prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, a war and an evil and a pestilence. So just to back up the brother and going into the title at hand, you understand? We prophesying against Babylon the Great, aka America, you understand? We telling them that, hey, Babylon is falling, you understand? We telling them about the wars to come. We telling them about all these things, and ultimately it's crushing their dreams, because they coming over here, they trying to live the American lifestyle. They trying to build up these riches to pass down in their family, you understand? And we sit here telling them, it's scaring them, you understand? Ultimately, they don't believe us, but they believe us because they seeing everything that we're saying is coming to pass. They saying that it's true. So therefore, they getting scared, so that ultimately it's going to come to, if y'all see these so-called Hebrew Israelites, if you hear anything, hey, you feel me, they either going to have to be persecuted or jail time. You understand? I'm going to continue on. Verse 9 said, The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him. So when they see these things come to pass, and they seeing that, hey, this whole time that we ain't crazy and that we telling the truth, hey, then they gonna know that it have been a prophet among them. Somebody got that Ezekiel?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, and verse 33, and read, And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
So even your friends, your family members, the enemies, hey, everybody gonna know that, hey, a prophet have been among them. Or they gonna realize, oh, he was really a true prophet. How was he telling us these things before he even came to pass? You understand? Because we know the scriptures. We understand and know that war is soon to come. World War III, our temptation, the MOTB. We telling y'all these things before it happened, man, because why we the watchmen, we warning the people. You understand? It's one of the jobs that the Heavenly Father commanded us to do. You understand?
Quick point, off that scripture, read it again for me at Jeremiah 28.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Alright, and that's one of the main reasons, man, why it's going to be considered hate speech. That's why the devil is going to come down and crack down, because like the scripture telling you, man, we're not prophesying with this kingdom, we're prophesying against this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We're not puffing up Babylon the Great and saying make it better again, man. We're not going with the average, hate say, of the Babylonian people, man. Going with the culture, going with the flow, man. We're prophesying against this kingdom, and that's one of the main reasons why they're gonna come down, because us, having that mouthpiece that the Lord has given us, they can't come against the truth. They can't gainsay it. They can't say what they saying is wrong. They can't say what they doing is wrong, because we prophesy in a righteous sense through the words of Paul. How about I just want to bring this out, just to go off that. This is Luke 21:15. It says, "If I will give you a mouth in wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." Because the Lord, He done given us this mouthpiece, this prophecy, man. Now the scripture tell you a sure word of prophecy. He's giving us these words that say, prophesy against His kingdom, which they can't gainsay nor resist. That's why these devils hate it. Because like the scripture tell you, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. So these devils trying to do everything in their power. They conjuring up different spirits. That they using their witchcraft on the left hand side. They trying to crack down on, Flagging Brother videos. But you're not doing nothing against the truth. You just helping it out, man. You fulfill the prophecy.
The brothers got it, though.
Before I get that, John 16, I'll get a precept on it real quick. This is just because we talking about prophesying, right, and how they hate it, but we just doing what we was commanded to do, right, especially against Esau and Edom. So this is Ezekiel 35, and I'll start at 1. It says, "Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh." Right? So just again, from the title of this video, what I'm saying, they say it's hate speech, but I mean, ultimately, that's really what Yahweh's intentions are, man, is to show, what I'm saying, his indignation against his righteous anger, right? So again, we're just doing what we was commanded to do, right? Which is prophesy against this place, man, because this place must be destroyed, man. These cities must be laid desolate. It must be, laid as stubble.
It's quick precept really coming off what the brother had said earlier about how, really going that title in hand too, how it's gonna be a hate speech, and they gonna see, hey, he's speaking this, he's saying this, hey, get him off the streets, hey, lock him up, kill him, But we know, like he said in the fathers before, man, we know this is what Paul went through, the same thing. I'm in the book of 2 Timothy. This is what the Apostle Paul wrote to Timothy. And I'm in 2 Timothy 2, verse 9. It says, "Wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer." So he's saying, he basically saying, like, he suffered trouble because he's trying to say the things he's doing, preaching the righteousness of the word. He's trying to say it's an evil thing. It's evil against what they stand for. He said, even unto bonds. But he's saying he done got locked up for the truth, man. They gonna get locked up. We're gonna go through a lot of things, like title ahead, man. They're gonna say there's a hate speech. He says, but the word of Yahweh is not bound. So ain't nothing they gonna do, man. Like the brothers are saying, man, this word gonna get out there, We're gonna do prophesying. We're gonna continue to get the word out there, because no matter what they do, no matter how they feel about it, prophecy's gonna come to pass. These things gonna be set, And when people start realizing it, like the title ahead, man, they're gonna look at it as a hate speech. But this ain't nothing new. We got the spirit to understand that this has been going on before. Like I say, this is in Timothy, this is what the Apostle Paul wrote to Timothy. So he letting them know. But,
quick precept, because it's really going back, really regeneration, you understand? Ain't nothing new under the sun. So this is the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 20. And it reads, "Go, stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life." And when they heard that, back from the top, verse 21 saying, when they heard that, they entered into the temple. Back from the top, Acts 5:21 saying, when they heard that, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. But the high priest came, and they that were with them, and called the council together, and all descendants of the children of Israel, and sent to the prison to have them brought. But when the officers came and found them not in the prison, they returned and told, saying, the prison truly found. We shut with all safety, and the keeper standing without before the doors. But when we had opened, we found no man within. Now when the high priest and the captain of the temple and the chief priests heard these things, they doubted of them whereunto this would grow. Then came one and told them, saying, behold, the men whom ye put in prison are standing in the temple and teaching the people. Then went the captain with the officers and brought them without violence, for they feared the people, lest they should have been stoned. And when they had brought them, they set them before the council. And the high priest asked them, saying, did not we straightly command you that you should not teach in this name? And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine, and intend to bring this man's blood upon us. Then Peter and the apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Heavenly Father rather than man. You understand? So just back when the Apostle Paul and the apostles, you understand, they went out to the temple and they preached the doctrine. They was thrown in the prison. But the officers, when they went back to the the prison, the cell that they were in, they checked on them. You understand? They realized they were out of the cell, and they was wondering how they got out of the cell. You understand? So believe angel, somehow they got out of the cell, but they went back to the temple. You understand? And continued to preach. You understand? Like Paul and the boss say, man, we ought to obey the Heavenly Father rather than man. You understand? So we can't do nothing for the thing, but against. Said
Can't do nothing against the truth.
but for the truth, man. You understand? But
quick point. That's a good point though, because I had just did a lesson on it yesterday about how the Lord is controlling and recording everything via the angels. So that's a great account, because again, the door got opened by what? By way of the angels, man. And just like it made me think of that account also with the three brothers. I think it was the three brothers when they tried to throw them in the furnace of the fire.
SIGH&CRY.
You see what I'm saying? And look at what happened, man. The Lord used the angels to get the brothers out of that fire, and guess what happened? And those that tried to throw them in the fire was the ones that got burnt up, man. And how SIGH came to save them, man. It's gonna be the same thing. And this time, and those are just clear examples of, why we got nothing to worry about, man. Even with, with them coming down, with that great route coming down trying to shut the words of the prophets, we got nothing to worry about, because this ministry ain't forever here, This ministry here got an expiration date on it, man, and they even going according to prophecy into the book of Amos and other chapters about, how the Lord gonna shut the mouth of the prophets, man. It ain't meant for us to be here on the corners every day trying to get it through Jake head. We'll be here forever, man. Trying to wait all of Israel, man. We trying to wait all of Israel, trying to rebuke all of Esau and all the nations, man. We'll be here another 1,000 years, man. More than that, If not, I got a precept better than holding that.
go ahead, let me bring out that John.
I'm gonna bring this out, just going out the point we just made, and the point the brother brought out. So this is Psalms 37. Now I start at verse 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bit their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of right up, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. So because that's the point, man. Why the hell this devil striking brother videos, man? Why they coming down flagging videos? Why they coming down trying to say this hate speech, man? Or trying to use the things that we say against us, man? And it's really a dangerous game when you think about all this AI technology they got. You can see on TikTok where Eve can use a damn video and make it look like she kissed Skilla Baby, kiss different artists. They can make your face look, any kind of face that you want it to be. With all the different technology they got going out. That's why I say it's really a dangerous game, man. And these are the type of games they play, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's the spirit. The Lord is manifesting it right before your eyes, man. I'm gonna start off from the top and read it again. So this is Psalms 37. And I'm gonna start at verse 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon his teeth, man. These devils always plot. We just read that, man. The wicked is always plotting a way to try to bring down the righteous. The righteous ones of Yahweh by SIGH&CRY. It is a spiritual thing, It's not a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. These devils, these spirits, they out here on the left hand side, man. They just doing their job. Just like the brother said in the beginning, man. We got the job to do on the right hand side. These devils doing their job on the left hand side. So this is verse 13. It says, "The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bit their bow to cast down the poor and needy, to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter in their own heart, and their bow shall be broken." So that's what's going on, man. Esau looking to slay those that build upright conversation. Who are those that's of upright conversation? The prophets, man. Those are the ones that's preaching righteousness, preaching order, preaching, restoring back in the earth, man. Because everybody looking for Trump, and he's down elites to restore order back into the earth. But true order not gonna be restored back into the earth until the true judges are back in their seat. Until Yahweh shall ruling over this place how it's meant to be, man. Until the elect back in their rightful seat, man.
Real quick. Nah, brothers on point, man. And basically what it boils down to, all right, and what it falls back on is Esau and his God complex. Because you gotta remember, right now this is the devil kingdom, right? Like I was saying on welfare Asia, right now the elites, they have a lot of power, man. They don't have all the power that we're gonna have in the kingdom because they won't have eternal life. But besides that, hell, they damn near got everything we're gonna have in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? These devils can these devils got a lot of power. And basically, like I said, it boils down to him wanting to keep that power. All right, want to have everybody tracked, everybody under one banner. All right, everybody, it's a God complex thing. You know what I'm saying? And when you God, you want everybody to do everything on one accord. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of put me. When you think about it, kind of go back to like the how it was in the Old Testament. On a wicked level, because in the Old Testament, before Yahushua came, and it was being that mediator for our sins, and if you committed something wicked, is what you died on spot. You got stoned for it, you had to face suffer consequences. It's the same thing now. Esau his law. If you don't abide by his law, if you don't say the things he wants you to say, if you posting shit that go against what he wants you to post, he can put your ass in check, man.
And you gotta think about it.
It's gonna come to the point where, like the scripture tell you, they're gonna start chopping brothers' heads off, man. Brothers gonna start going up on the guillotine. They're gonna start throwing brothers in female concentration camps, man. You see, Trump already want to throw 30,000 of Isaac or Ephraim to that down to that Guatemala Bay over there. And we already know, if you look up on that island, man, that's an island where they torture like people that do hate crimes and terrorists, man. So Esau got a lot of shit in store for the practice, man. For those that's preaching his word, man, brother gotta be ready for it.
I got a quick precept on what you saying, how they try to, this book Isaiah, chapter 14, starting at verse 12, and it reads, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, was the weak the nation?" And then Lucifer, it's them light bearers, them higher ups, right? He said, "For thou hast said in thine heart," is how they think. He said, "I will ascend to heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." Like the brother said, man, they want to be in control of everything, man. They try to think themselves like they want to be up there with the power that the Most High got, but they can't. But down here, they're gonna try to push that, move that. That's why they want to be in control. Like the brother said, they want to be able to know what you're doing, how you got your money, where you at, where you coming from, where you going, all that, man. They want to be like the Most High. They want to control everything.
Quick precept and point. And then ultimately it goes into the new world order. You understand? They want everybody under one religion. They want everybody under one agenda. You understand? And with us preaching this gospel and these different beliefs and things like that, hey, they don't want that. They don't want that, going out. Because why? They trying to push that one agenda. They trying to push that true Christianity. You understand? The peace, etc., etc. You understand? But quick precept, going backing up the brother. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and I start at verse 3, and it reads, "Say the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith the Lord." You understand? So just going back to, Jeremiah 28, how we prophesying against, many countries, you understand? We prophesying against this kingdom, you understand? The Esau, Edom, they so powerful, they exalt themselves to be very high, just like that eagle. the eagle, they have their nest at the very, very, very top of the tree. You understand? That's how they set themselves. They set their houses at the top. They do everything because they feel like they got this much power, this much authority in the center. They exalt themselves as the eagle. You understand? Well, what the hell we Father saying? But hey, I'm praying thee down. You understand? So eventually Esau Edom gonna be put out of rulership. Eventually Esau Edom kingdom is going to be destroyed. You understand? Through the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Quick point, man. Just to back up the brothers, because like both of y'all brought out, this devil won't full control over everything. But that's why you see all these like we were talking about for the Canova age, all these plane crashes or all these drone and orb sightings. Like of course he got the earth right now, but right now he trying to take over what? He trying to take over the heavens. So that's why you see you feel me? You see so much weird shit in the sky. You see so much shit happening. I think even Trump even said that. He said how they want to track everything. They want to track what's going on in the sea, what's going on in the sky, what's going on the land, because he know the angels the angels are visiting the earth, man. These devils somehow trying to throw off prophecy. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody grab Revelation 12:12. But just a quick point, like we were saying, like we were talking about earlier, even JFK Jr. was going to that, man. If you know how Bill Gates and all these different elites investing to all these thousands of satellites, man, so they can track people, man. So they can, once they get this, this AI and this digital infrastructure set up in Babylon the Great, it's gonna be easy for them to track everybody, keep tabs on everybody, especially when with Elon Musk, and with some type of power, and he set this Neuralink in the MOTB, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be down for, man. I'm gonna bring this out real fast. Whoever got the revelation can bring it out. Just going into, man, how really, that's why the devil doing all this, man. This devil hurt, man. He know and see his future end, man. These elites that's in power, they know they ain't got long. The average Edomite that's walking around, like that police officer, they don't really know what's going on. But the elites, they know they ain't got that long. That's why they in such a rush. That's why we've been saying this devil been scrambling for years now, man. He been scrambling trying to keep the kingdom going, trying to like the scripture tell you in the Psalms, if you paraphrase what they ever thought, is that house shall continue to dwell forever, man. So this devil been scrambling, trying to keep it up forever, but he see the prophecy in the will of Yahweh shall come to pass, man. So what? He already know at some type of point he gonna have to come down with that wrath, man, that vengeance. Cause how he get this kingdom? By force, by sword. He feel like that's the only way he gonna be able to try to contain it. Cause what? That was his blessing from the jump, man. The sword, man. So he gonna go back to his blessing, man. But I'm gonna run this out real fast. This is Galatians 4:16. And my therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth. And that's how it is, man. Of course these devils are enemy, but they extra hurt because we out here prophesying the truth, man. It's like when you get on somebody's ass and they know it's the truth, but they get extra hurt. They want to fight you. Hell, he might even pull out a gun on you. That's how these devils is, man. These devils hurt, man. These devils, damn, my kingdom gonna fall. I'm gonna be a slave. I'm gonna be a nobody. I'm gonna get extinct. These devils hurt in the spirit, man, because again, it's more of a spiritual than a physical thing, man. Like the scripture tell you, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principles and principalities on the higher left hand side. We'll be paraphrasing, man. But whoever got that revelation can bring it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth they have but a short time."
Alright, man. So like I tell you, man, this devil ready to come out with great wrath, man, because he know he got but a short time. He hurt, man. He hurt. He feel like shit. If I'm going down, Wesley Snipes said, if I'm going, no, that wasn't Wesley Snipes, what it was, Pay the Fool. He said, if I'm going down, shit, everybody going down. He saw like his kingdom going down, everybody going down with him. He hurt. He got to come out with that great wrath. That's why the Lord said, "One to the inhabitants of the earth, everybody, everything, man." This devil finna shut off everything, man.
Quick point. This is what's on my mind. Because I saw a video a while back, and it was just basically saying how the elites are so, I ain't gonna say so, what I would say they smart. The elites are so smart that not again, you can't do nothing against truth, but for the truth. Not only will he fulfill prophecy, like not saying fulfill prophecy, but you feel me? He'll play the cards dealt because he know his kingdom over, so he'll play what's dealt. He'll play it out. He'll crash the system. He'll burn, do the wildfire, you feel me? He'll do all these things according to biblical prophecy, hoping he can hide behind it, hoping you know what I'm saying? Hoping he can still somehow escape, man. But
that's just how they did in the beginning when they came over here and took the land of Gad, man. How you think they knew about this land? How you think they knew about tribes being over here? How you think they knew? Oh, it's niggas for selling on the west coast of Africa. How they know? Oh man, it's Israelites over here that the Hamites selling the Canaanites. Yeah, how they know, man? It's the same thing. So they went along with it.
That's right.
But they took it too far. Just like the scriptures tell you going into in the book of Obadiah, man. You devil smart. They know what's going on. They know about the will of Yahweh Shemel. They even know the names, man. You see what I'm saying?
all right, that's gonna go perfectly with that John. Somebody grab that John real quick.
John 16
1 and 2.
This is the book of John, chapter 16 and verse 1. It says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out in the synagogues. Yeah, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth the Most High service."
God, so you gotta think when these small hats, all right, Trump, these elites, all right, everybody, because eventually, everybody gonna be turned against us. So it's like, especially the elites, they gonna look at it like, damn, I'm just doing what the Most High told me to do. And in actuality, he just doing everything the Most High allowed him to do. Going back to the account with in Job, when the angels appeared for the Lord, the devil appeared also. He asked him, "What you been doing?" "Well, I've been doing what you want me to do. I've been going to and fro and out the earth." So these devils well in their rights, man, and they understand that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how much important it is that we understand that we well in our rights. All right, coming out into highways and byways, prophesying down for all this kingdom. Because a lot of brothers that's why Scripture say, "No effeminate shall enter the kingdom of heaven." Because a lot of brothers get offended at the truth. Oh man, y'all don't want the white people to be in the kingdom of heaven. Y'all want slaves in the kingdom of heaven, just like the fat dude who made the video. You can't be offended at this truth because this devil's not offended at. He not offended at killing you. He not offended at persecuting you. You know what I'm saying? But that was basically the point.
I got a quick piece of, man. Brother ain't got nothing. You got a couple pieces of. The brother got some, y'all can go ahead. You got
So I was just gonna bring this out right here. With Galatians 3 and 1. It says, "O foolish Galatians, who hath bewitched you, that ye should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Yahushua has been evidently set forth, crucified among you." So man, just bring that out quick point, man. They got people set up to make Jake go astray. Like the brother saying, they know this thing. They pay big money for people not know who they is. You know what I'm saying? Jake fall to that. And them elites pay big money, goes into that Job 13:4, forces of liars. They knew they was coming over here in the new world, folks. They trying to make it seem like they just, we gonna go over here, it's a piece of land.
Like we got lucky.
Yeah, like nah, they knew all that, you know what I'm saying? So they pay big money to try to keep Jake away from this truth. And Jake fall for it, but that's all the Most High counted.
It was a time, I don't know if brothers remember, but the Elder Gabar brought it out when the account, when the small hat had wrote up on the account, and he hopped out of the car. He was like, "Damn, how did y'all get this information? We remember that? He said we paid millions of dollars to hide this information. How did y'all get this?" So again, these elites, they riding around, and like the elder apostle say, man, these elites even know who's who. You feel me? They know what goes back to what seed line. You know what I'm saying? They know the truth. You know what I'm saying? We just know, what the Spirit gives us.
Oh, bro, I didn't even think about this. Like that's how I'm talking. I didn't think about the brother from Mississippi, Levite, Spirit of Levite in China. He just went into that, man, about that YN stick, man, in the earth, man. That's what's promoted, man, to be a YN, man, to walk around with sights and guns, man, sagging, the coach, dressed up. That's what's promoted, man. That's what's loved by our people. But back on topic, man, brothers ain't got it. Go ahead, y'all got it. I got a couple pieces of them, y'all got it.
I was gonna say, I was gonna just go into Amos 8 and verse 11. The time of the word. I'll just bring it out. Just going back to the title at hand. Bible prophecy will be considered hate speech soon. What does that mean? You understand the famine of the word. We understand. So this is the book of Amos chapter 8 and verse 11, and it reads, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, a thirst for water, but hearing the words of the Heavenly Father, you know, Yahweh Mashiach Yahweh Shah. And that's soon to come. You understand? That's why nowadays, it's the Great Awakening. You understand? Everybody's trying to figure out and learn about the Hebrew. Everybody's trying to figure out and learn about the Hebrew Israelites. Everybody's starting to learn their nationality. You know, their true heritage and etc. You understand? So now, if you're not seeking the Lord right now, later it may be too late. You understand? Cause why the prophet, the Lord gonna have them shut their mouths, man. So we ain't gonna be on the highways and byways no more. We ain't gonna be dropping legend. Cause why? The family of the word gonna be here. You understand? So therefore, that means persecution. That means jail time. You understand? And for us to, you know, protect ourselves and things of that sort, we're not gonna be out here prophesying anymore. You understand? Cause why? We've been out here for years and years and years. You understand? You had your chance to listen, but you ain't want to listen. But now you see all hell breaking loose. Now you want to listen. Now you trying to find it, but then it's gonna be too late. You understand? So now, like I said, Isaiah 55:6. Seek you the Lord now while you may be found. You understand? So you ain't trying to seek the Lord now. It might be too late because the family of the word is soon to come. Man. It's soon to come.
That's why I was going to say. That's how the family of the word gonna come. The Lord not just gonna wake up one day and the prophets, and one day the prophets just ain't gonna have nothing to say. No, man, the prophets ain't gonna be able to come out here and prophesy. It ain't gonna be safe no more like the brothers are going to. You know, it's gonna come down to, you know, you getting locked up going to jail for coming out here if they see you on the highways and byways with a camera stand and the Bible, man. It's gonna come to where it's gonna go to so far to where they even gonna ban the Bible, man. Even though Trump trying to make it now, you know, I thought he passed the Bible to where kids in school, where they trying to preach the 10 Commandments now, but it's gonna go into as far where they're gonna say, hey, the Bible is going against the 2025 agenda, or the Bible is going against you know, the world agenda, man, and they're gonna ban the Bible. They're gonna take it that far, man. You know.
It's like the other country. It's like, it's you know, I think it's like 54, like between 50 and 60 countries out here that already not banned the Bible, man. And ultimately, they know that the Bible is not for them. You understand? But you can bring out what you have. Let's try to bring this research. I can't find it.
So even just to bring this out, a quick point, man. So even how we talk about, you know, how the elites pay, you know, all that, but we all gotta understand, you know, Most High put them in that position anyway for them to do that. You know, that's a quick precept right here in the book of Deuteronomy 32, in verse 26. It said, I said, I will scatter them into corners. I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. In verse 27, what he said? He said, were it not that I feared the wrath of the enemy, lest the adversaries should behave themselves strangely, and lest they should say, our hand is high. The Lord have not done all this. So you know, man, the Most High, all this is accounted of what we did. We know we going through our judgment, our curses right now. You know, Esau feel like they just out here like the precept brought out of John. They feel like, you know, they doing God's service. They feel like they'll be doing God's service, but at the same time, we know this is all prophecy that the Most High set, man. We gotta start. We gonna have to endure these things. You know what I'm saying? Just in the title of hand. This word being this hate speech, man. We still gotta get out here and preach, even though they gonna persecute us. They gonna hate us, you know what I'm saying? Or the Most High said in the door. But let's not remember it. Let's not know who we are. We also understand that the Most High put that in order too. That's why he coming back for his elect. He ain't coming back for everybody, like the brother was saying earlier, man. We out here trying to wait all Jacob. We're out trying to put rebuke all Esau. We gonna be out here forever. Nah, you know, Most High got his measure. He got his set number. When his people get it, it's gonna be that. Y'all people gonna understand. Like the account we did last week. You know, if you don't get it now, when that judgment comes, you gonna understand then.
It made me think about it. The point that the brother said earlier about SIGH&CRY and Ephraim, them, man. You know how they trying to throw them up into jails and count, you know, and get them on. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of them that's gonna wake up and start preaching the word. It's gonna be a lot of them that they gotta still, because like Scripture tell you, that's a prophecy, man. The word gotta be preached out into the four corners of the earth. Then the end shall come. So this word gonna go out regardless, no matter what the devils do. That's why I said, and with them coming down with persecutions and locking brothers up, you know, and such things like what we're going to, it ain't gonna go against prophecy, but it's gonna help with prophecy, man. Because like Scripture even tell you, they shall throw some of you in jail. But what it's gonna do? That's gonna lead the brothers to get thrown in prison. You know, you might end up in a female camp or in prison, and now you got to teach SIGH&CRY and Ephraim. You see what I'm saying? Then them brothers get it. Now y'all together. You see what I'm saying? You never know how the Lord gonna play it out, man. So that's why I say it all happened for a reason. But I want to read this real fast. This is 1 Peter 3, And it's kind of long, but I'll start at verse 14. It says, "But and if you suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of that, neither be troubled, but sanctify the Lord Yahweh in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach." Because that's what it's coming to, man. As soon the people, the government, even on the news, they're gonna what? They're gonna be speaking evil of the Hebrew Israelites, man. They already labeled us before what? As the black Hebrew Israelites. They're gonna be like, hey, well, the black Hebrew Israelites, that's a terrorist group, that's a hate group. You know, they prophesying against Trump, they prophesying against, Babylon the Great in our ways. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna speak evil of us. It says, speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation from my shout. And again, like it says, false accuse, these devils gonna come up with lies, man. They gonna come up with lies like we don't rape people, or like we said we would do this and that to people. They gonna come up with all kind of lies, man. Just to shame and hate us. The same way they did what Yahweh Shah. What the Pharisees and the people was always doing, they was always coming up with a way to try to trap Yahweh Shah, man. Try to falsely accuse him, just so they can crucify him. The same way they gonna do to us. Like Scripture tell you, the servant is not greater than the master, man. The same thing is gonna happen, So again, just continuing on.
I got that precept too.
You can grab it real fast, D.
Let's look at John chapter 15 and verse 20. It says, "Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also."
So like we was going into, man, and they persecuted Yahweh Shah, man, the king. What you going back to do to us? We just servants, man. They do the same thing to us, man. So, but just continuing on, 1 Peter 3, pick up at 17, it says, "For it is better if the will of the Most High be so, that you suffer for well-doing." So I can tell you, it's better if the will of the Most High be that we suffer for well-doing. We want that to be the will of the Father, that we suffer for well-doing, man. It's like brother, I know the brother used to always say that, man. It ain't a golden ticket to the kingdom, but it's almost damn near guaranteed, man, if you suffering for preaching the word of Yahweh Shah. If you gotta go onto the guillotine for doing this work, man, or get thrown in the funeral camp, that means you're doing a good job. That means you're doing it right, That means you're doing what you're supposed to do. That show that the Lord is dealing with you in a way. That show that you're teaching 100% truth, man. You're teaching the right doctrine. You're coming up under the right banner, the right name, the right spirit, man. Because that means you really getting up on these devil's skin. But these devils not worrying about these Israelites that's talking about Yah. They talking about Elohim. IUIC. They talking about apostles and prophets, man.
IUIC, they have a magazine, covers, and I got a precept for you.
You bring it out real fast.
This is Matthew 5 and 10, right? Just a quick precept. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sakes, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Man. So, those who are being persecuted, that's how you know these are the ones who are, doing the right thing, doing the word of the Lord, right? Because if you go into the scripture, how it tells you, roughly paraphrasing, if you are of the Lord, if you are of the word of the world will love you. But the world hates us, so that's how we know if we're in the right spirit, man. If the world is rocking with you, everybody's agreeing with you, it's all smiles and kisses and no frowns, you're in the wrong spirit, man. You're not teaching the right doctrine, you're not carrying yourself the right way. People should look at you as a fool, as a terrorist in a sense.
Alright, I got so both of y'all really going off what you just said for real right there in the spirit. So this is Luke 6, verse 22, and it said, "Read, see how Shah talk." He said, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." He said, "Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets," man. So even just how brothers bringing out earlier, man, Paul got beheaded for this truth, That's why, and Timothy telling him, man, I done fought a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But then it also goes into, if I'm not mistaken, this second Esdras, or I think it's second Esdras chapter 2, is talking about the crown. He talking about he gonna get that crown, you feel me? We cool, Paul didn't get that crown. He didn't get that crown when he got beheaded, didn't know. You understand that, hey, we're gonna get persecuted, we're gonna get hated for the truth like they did the fathers before us. But hey, that they come, how it's shot, Lord willing, how about how it's shot? Hey, good work. That crown in his head, man.
Like the precept say, he that shall lose his life shall save it. He shall save his life shall lose.
before I finish this off, this is a good point though. That's a good precept. Cause like I said, they gonna remove us from their company, man. And that's what this world gonna do. They gonna remove the Hebrew Israelites, those that's teaching the truth, away from their company. And you see, we gonna cut down to family members, man. People that you love. Same way as Yahushua. When Yahushua was going to get persecuted, or they said, hey, your mom and your father, they don't desire to talk to you. Yahushua wasn't tripping. Yahushua say, hey, those that are my brother, my mom, my sister, they do the will of my father, but they paraphrase, you know what I'm saying? So it's even gonna boil down to family members, man. Cause what? They're not gonna want to be a part of that. Oh man, this nigga gotta go to a flip. This nigga, like, why? I told you about preaching that damn word. Now you gotta go to a film camp. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Look how JQ is in the world, how black people is in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that label on you, people ain't gonna want to deal with you no more, man. But that come with it. That's the same way with Yahushua. His own mama them made the desire to talk to Yahushua. Yahushua went triple. You know?
Quick point.
You got
Cause again, you know, like you said, the Hebrew Israelite, but it really boils down to the elect. All right, the persecution is for the elect and for those pushing 100% truth. You know, mainly we know as great millstones, starting with the elders and the apostles, and so forth. Cause it's like you know, the famine of the word is for the 100% truth. So even if they come down on the elect, all right, start with the elders and the apostles and so on, you still gonna have people out here preaching that prosperity doctrine. You still gonna have people preaching, you know, white people could be saved. You still got people preaching that it ain't gonna be no slaves in the kingdom, because he still gotta push that narrative. But as far as 100% truth, that's gonna be gone.
WFI still gonna be coming out on the corners trying to debate niggas.
Because you gotta think, even after Yahushua, you still had the wicked Pharisees, all right? And you know, it was an account when they even called Yahushua, was it Beelzebub, right? And you gotta think right now, what they call Great Millstone, the bomb count, the grapists, all right? We get the rough names, we get the, you know what I'm saying? We get the bad look. But that was the point.
I'm gonna finish this out real fast. I'm just gonna bring out what they got. Again, picking up at verse 17, this is 1 Peter 3:17. For it is better if the will of the Most High be so, that you suffer for well-doing than for evil doing. For Hamashiach also have once suffered for sins, the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to the Most High, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit, by which also he went and preached unto the spirits in prison, man. So like he was going to, man, you know, and Yahushua was brought to death for this, but he was quickened by the Spirit. The same way it's going to be for the elect, like the brother was going to, because what? Those that get persecuted and die for the truth, that's so the elect going to be the first spirits that's resurrected into the kingdom of heaven, man. They're going to be the first spirits, the first fruits that get beaten up by the chariots of the Most High, man. You know? So you die for the truth, getting persecuted, you know, getting labeled as hate speech or, you know, or terrorist. That's a good thing, man. You know, again, like the brother had read, for the kingdom of heaven are theirs, man. Because you're going to be one of those first fruits that get beaten up, you know. And, like it's going to in verse 19, and like it was going to, when Yahushua got locked up, he preached to the spirits in prison, man. You know, because before they persecuted Yahushua, they had locked him up. So the same thing with brothers, man. You may get locked up before you get persecuted. Because I ain't even going to that as a precept, brother. No, I'm talking about. I say you may. I think it's Revelation. You know, you may. You see what I'm saying? So brothers gonna get locked up, but again, that's going to prophecy just so you can, you know, preach the word to brothers in the prison. You know?
Quick point.
What you got?
I think, you know, when Yahushua was crucified, like you said, he was preaching to people in prison. When he was crucified, wasn't it like 2 or 3 other people that was crucified before him or after him?
It was like 2, 3.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that. Shalaki, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Elder Tahar was going to it and just saying how those 2 people that was crucified with him, they became believers because one of them
did, the other one was scoffing.
Oh, okay, well, that's what it is. That's what you're gonna have in the times. You're gonna have people like, because what's gonna happen is we're gonna be in a female camp telling like, damn, what's gonna happen is we finna get beheaded. People gonna be like, oh, for real, and then people gonna see it happen. They're gonna become believers. Like you say, you're gonna have a scoffer.
That's in that account, one of them, you know, is basically, you know, mocking them like, you know, if you really him, why can't you get yourself out of the situation?
Right, save us, nigga. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the other one believes. So I think if you paraphrase it, he said, you know what I'm saying, from this day forward, you'll be with me, with my Father in heaven. So,
Nah, this is the book of Revelation chapter 2. I'll start at verse 9. And it reads, I know thou works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, by the synagogue of Satan. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So Yahshua is already telling you, hey, be faithful unto death. Hey, he telling you that, hey, death is going to come with this thing, man. Hey, the trials and tribulation, the suffering, hey, that's all will come with it. You understand? Like I just talked about it, second of the 7th chapter. Hey, how can you, hey, you got to go through that, you know how it goes, but you basically got to go through that worst time to get to the good. You know, you got to go through that trial and tribulation. You got to go through those things, man, in order to get into the kingdom of heaven. You understand? That's why I say Matthew 24 and verse 13, hey, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You understand? So you have to endure all these things all the way to the end. Whether it's you getting your head chopped off, whether it's you being tortured in gas chambers and things like that, getting thrown in FEMA camp, suffering, not eating for 10 to 12 days, whatever the case may be. You understand? But hey, all these things come with, you know, getting into the kingdom of heaven, man, because it's not going to be easy. You understand? I'm going to read verse 10 again. Say, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. So, yeah, I'm already telling you, hey, fear none of these things, because ultimately, Yahweh Yahshua got you. The angels got you. They're going to be with you every step of the way. You understand? Protecting you and etc. You understand? He said, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried. So you're going to be tried, man. Like it talks about Zechariah 13 chapter, I think verse 9 or verse 8. And then also talks about it in the 16th chapter. You understand? You gotta go, you got to be tried. You know, you gotta go through that spiritual fire. You understand? And say, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. So you have to be faithful unto death, man, to receive that crown of life, man.
Quick point. That just going to the balance of the Lord. That show you the balance, because it also going to Matthew and tell you what that he said when he was talking to that multitude, to his apostles, he was telling them, he was saying, hey, it's some of you which stand here that shall not taste death, man. So you're gonna have those that's not gonna die, that's gonna stay all the way here until the coming of the nukes, man. You know, to get beat up and watch this place, you know, get destroyed. But then you also gonna have those that would die for the truth, man. You know, so it's a balance, man. Because you got martyrs in the truth, man. And, that was made, you know, to do the will of Yahweh and to the end, just for death, you know. Something ain't got nothing, I'll bring this out. It's real fast. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12, and it reads, it says, beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fear of the trial, which is to try you, and some strange thing happen unto you. So just like, you know, going to the brother was reading in Revelation, man, this fear of the trial is to try you, man. You gotta be proven, man. You gotta be found worthy, man. You know, it's not gonna be easy. That's why when the family of the word come and persecution come, and you have to be as a pilgrim, that's not gonna be an easy task, man, at hand, especially in today's society, man. You know, leaving out from your family, again, making sacrifices, you know, fasting, things of that nature, man. But just continuing on, verse 13, it says, but rejoice in as much as you are partakers of Mashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. So again, you got to be excited, you know, to be partakers of that same suffering, because you suffering the same, you know, suffering that Yahweh suffered, you're gonna receive that same glory, man, when the kingdom of heaven comes. So going to verse 14, finishing out, it says, if you be reproached for the name of a Mashiach, happy are ye. So it's a good thing to be, you know, reproached for the name, man, of Yahweh Shah, man. Because again, like we was going to earlier, these elites, they're not worried about the Yah Israelites. They're not worried about those talking about Elohim, they're talking about Yeshua, or all these different false guys. They're talking about JC. They're not worried about them, man. They're worried about the true men of the Lord. So it says, for the spirits of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On that part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified, because to the world, again, to these people, it's going to be evil spoken of, but to Yahweh Shah, we're being glorified, man. Because Yahweh Shah see these things happening, the angels see these things happening, they're rejoicing, man. You know, he kind of like a proud father, like seeing his son stand on business for my name, you know. So,
quick precept in Romans, you know, like the brother said, no point in bringing it up, but this goes to show you, man, that's why the Most High, you know, he gotta let, you know, maintain this all the way to the end, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody said Matthew 24:24, he said, you know, you're gonna have these false prophets, you know, the antichrist, they're gonna be speaking good, you know, showing great signs and wonders. And if it was so, they could deceive the elect. But guess what? He said they might be able to, but they won't be able to. Why? Because the elect gonna maintain all the way to the end. So with that, this out right here in Romans chapter 8, and Paul talking again right here, I'm starting at verse 33. And it said, who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh's elect? It is Yahweh that justified. Who is he that condemneth? It is Yahweh that died, rather that is risen again. Who is even at the right hand of Yahweh, who also make an intercession for us? It says, verse 35, who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter, man. Let me read that again. It says at verse 36, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all day long. We are accounted for as the sheep for the slaughter, man. So you're gonna see, man, it's gonna tight little hand, man, you know, it's gonna be a hate speech, bro. You're gonna be hated. You know what I'm saying? Paul telling them, man, we accounted for the sheep for the slaughter, man. You know what I'm saying? We ready to go through hella shit. Well, they ready to chop a head off, throw us in the camp, do a lot of things to us. You know what I'm saying? But reading at verse 37 says, nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Yahweh Shai, our Lord, man. So in none of these things that we facing, you know what I'm saying, don't separate the elect from Yahweh Shai. We're going to maintain it, we're going to push it, we're going to fight through it, you know what I'm saying? Even with them speaking on our name all crazy, so we evildoers, doing all this evil, saying we doing all these evil works, things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's set for us. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to happen for us. But we're gonna maintain it. We're gonna push. So like the brother said earlier, Revelation 21:7, man. He will overcome these things, roughly paraphrasing, and do it to the end. You know, he shall be my son. I should be his Lord. But I just want to bring that good point out.
Quick precept. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. And I'll start at verse 72, and it reads, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. You understand? So just like the brothers going to, it's going to be believers, you know, especially in these last days, especially when we get on the FEMA council, when we get the preaching of the gospel and things that say, so maybe the people that's in the room within you. You understand? Because they're going to see what the things that we were saying are actually true, and they're saying it's coming to pass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start back up at 73. Say, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So yes, sir, we're going to be tried. Yes, sir.
So like I was gonna say, start at verse 7.
Verse 77.
Yes,
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 70, and it reads, for thou shalt be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Right, and going to that word insurrection, man, it going to basically a authority rebelling against, basically a rebel, man. So it's going into, you know, how the people, you know, like I said, it says for there shall be in every place. So it's going to be in every place, man. The government, the people, they're going to start rebelling against, you know, the Israelites, man, the men of the Lord, you know. You got it.
Verse 71, he said, that shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
And just not to cut you off and let you finish out, but like it was specific. It said those that fear the Lord. So the Lord tell you it's gonna be an insurrection against what? The men of the Lord, man, against the elect, man. What you got?
Verse 72 said, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. You understand? So we knowing that the time that we're coming to is going to be trials and tribulations, you know, sacrifices, you know, temptations, all types of things, man. But hey, if you endure to the end, hey, you're going to be good. You understand? You keep the faith and the hope all the way to the end, you're going to be straight. And so like you said, but I will deliver you from the same. You understand? So you have to, you know, have that faith that you're going to be delivered. You understand? No matter what you have to go through, you got to just
Quick, Chris, you first of all, bring something out. Yeah, you got it. Well, I'm gonna just make a quick point, cause just like you got it.
Zechariah 13 and 8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined.
So that he say, and I will bring the third part through the fire. That's the same fire that that the 2/3 want to go through. No, it's talking about a spiritual fire instead of trials and tribulation. Okay.
It says, and will try them as gold is tried.
So we just read about that in the 16th chapter. Continue.
It says, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
So the elect during those trials and tribulations, they're going to be calling upon Yahweh by saying Yahweh. And the Heavenly Father, He's going to hear you guys. And yes, sir, He's going to hear your prayers. He ain't going to be protecting you. He ain't going to be with you every step of the way. You understand? Like I said, hey, but I shall deliver you from the same. You understand? So you got to have that faith and that hope and knowing that Yahweh by saying Yahweh is going to save you. It shouldn't be no worry. It shouldn't be no doubt. Because you should know that Yahweh by saying Yahweh is going to be better to save you. Okay?
But yeah, quick point that came into me. That's a good point like he was going to, man. It ain't gonna be nothing to worry about because what the Lord gonna save us, man. And ultimately, you know, this is something, you know, brothers know when you first come to the truth. These are things that you warn about, man. It's like now we see them coming even closer at your front door, so we already know this will come with this will come with this lifestyle, man. You know, it's just like I'm gonna go truck with my slot. Just like a lifestyle where Jake know when he chooses to sell drugs or you know, be a dope boy, be a gangster, he know it come that life. He know, hey, I'm going to jail, I'm going to prison. You know, it's the same thing with the truth, man. We know what comes with being the prophet, what comes with being the man of the Lord. It comes with persecutions. It comes with trials and tribulations, man. It comes with, you know, fighting against the flesh and the spirit, things of that nature, man. Things of the spirit. We know that's what comes with it. I'm just bring this out real fast. Like in 2 Timothy, and it really just made me think about that account where the lady came to, you know, she came to Yahweh, she was saying, I want to grant that my two sons was sitting on your right hand side, your left hand side. What Yahweh say? He said, you're going to be able to, you know, to drink of that cup that I'm baptized up, because Yahweh, he already knew what that life was about. You're asking for your sons to do this, but do you understand what it's really about? You know what I'm saying? So, this is 2 Timothy 3, and I started verse 10. I think it's loud that bike go out, man. So this 2 Timothy 3 and 10, it says, but thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience. It says persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch and Iconium and Lystra. It says, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Yea, and all that will live godly and Mashiach Yahweh shall suffer persecutions, man. And that's Paul going into that. So he's just telling you, man, hey, you already knew my mental lifestyle. You already knew my purpose. This is what this come with. Persecutions, afflictions, long suffering, patience, charity, man. He's telling you all the things I went through and in different counties and places he was going to preaching the word. That's why he said at the end, yea, all that live godly what shall suffer persecutions, man. That's what come with this lifestyle, man. You know, this not an easy road like we were going to earlier, man. It's gonna come. It come with the family of the word. It come with you being, you know, an enemy target to the government, man. You know.
A quick precept. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 3 and verse 4. Just backing up the brother. He said, "For verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation, even as it came to pass." And you know, so just like the brothers are going to, I saying, hey, that we told you once before. You know what I'm saying? So it's going into the scripture. He's saying, for verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation. So we're already telling you that, hey, the truth also come with, you know what I'm saying? It come with the goods and the bads. You understand? We told you about the suffering, the tribulations, and things of that sense. But we also told you about the kingdom, the church, and the kingdom, the church, and things of that such as well. You understand?
John chapter 16. Chapter 16 and verse 33, it says, these things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
So like y'all start saying, man, he's saying in the world you shall have tribulation, you understand? And even though we're going through things now, it's going to get even worse. You understand? And then speaks about it in the second area as well, man. So when it talks about getting your house in order and etc. But like you say, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So the same way Yahusha overcame the world, the same way that we have to overcome the world. You understand?
I know.
Quick point, I'll let you bring it out. Quick point, just going to like the brother was saying, you know, like I was saying, the point we was going to, it made me think of that scripture in Ezekiel about the honey, man. When you tasted it, it was sweet as honey, but then when they got it in your stomach, it was bitter. Cause it's sweet knowing that the kingdom of heaven is for Israel, man. It's for us. You know, it's sweet knowing at the end of the day, all of Israel gonna be swayed, all gonna be saved. It's like it's sweet knowing these things. It's sweet knowing that you understand that I'm a king, I'm a princess of the earth. You know, I come from a king. I come from a. You gotta think. It's really it's a blessing to come from a rulership, a ruling class, man. You know. Because, you know, Esau, in his mind, he think he come from that ruling class. You know, he think he come from that hierarchy class. But we really come from that for real, man. We come from kings and priests and princesses, man. You see what I'm saying? They let go back to Yahusha. They in the same lineage, man. You know, that's a big privilege. You know, brothers got.
I appreciate what you're saying. It's book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 18, because this really just goes into how he's saying, you know, when we first get this truth, you know what I'm saying, our mouth is as sweet as honey, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's all good, you know, laughing, you know, you feel like, you know, you woken up, you learned something, you know what I'm saying? But when you really meditate on these things, you realize, you know what I'm saying, it's not, everything ain't, it's not just sweet, you know what I'm saying? There's a huge responsibility that comes with this, man.
It's like a quick point, like I said, if we're paraphrasing, to whom as much is given, which is much required. Also, Ecclesiastes, much knowledge is much grief, man.
This Ecclesiastes 1 and 18 says, "For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow." And so, the more that you learn, you know what I'm saying, the more you realize everything is not shits and giggles anymore. You know what I'm saying? You understand? You know what I'm saying? This is a serious thing. You understand? You know, you see, you can't. It's like you realize you can't live life, you know what I'm saying, how you used to. You know, you gotta let go of the world. You can't, you know, all the, you know what I'm saying, trying to get for gain, and, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. All that gotta go out the window. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lose your life. Like I said, or like it speaks of things in the book of John. You know what I'm saying? You must decrease, so you know what I'm saying, so he can increase. You know what I'm saying? Roughly paraphrase. So you know, it's along with that, you know what I'm saying, there's many other things, man, but you understand. This must be, you know what I'm saying? In order to get to the kingdom, to where we ultimately want to be, you know what I'm saying? We must endure afflictions and so on and so forth here, man.
I got two quick precepts. First, I'm in the book of Revelation, chapter 10, and this goes just like with comparing what the brother was talking about with the honey. So this John the Baptist talking about, he said, Revelation 10, I'm starting at verse 9, says, "And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book." You know, as John had his revelation, you know, he was up in age, you know, he had it at least like his 90s. He said unto me, "Take it, eat it up." You know, eat it up, he's talking about these scriptures. He said, "And it shall make your belly bitter, but it shall be in your mouth sweet as honey." He said, "I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and was in my mouth sweet as honey, but as soon as I had eaten it, in my belly it was bitter," man. That's like what it's saying, you know what I'm saying? When you really get into it, understand these truths, understand how you got to really step away, get right for this truth, you know what I'm saying, separate from all these people. Yeah, it might seem hard to you, but you understand you're doing it for the right purpose, man. So going from there, I want to go to the book of SIGH&CRY, chapter 2, you know, start at verse 1. And it said, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Set your heart aright and constantly endure. Make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou may be increased at your last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." Like the brother was saying right here, what he say, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable for men in the furnace of adversity," man. So believe in him, and he will help thee. Order your way right and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail, man. So you know, you're gonna face a lot in this truth, man. You know, just like in the book of Matthew, chapter 4, when Yahusha faced that temptation, he overcame it. You know what I'm saying? So we walking in the matter of Yahusha. We can overcome this temptation. We can overcome this, man. But you gotta understand, you're gonna be increased at your last end. You know what I'm saying? There's another precept while you just hitting, you know, Romans, in the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 18. What Paul tells, he said, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." Man, ain't nothing we gonna go through in this present time compared to the glory that's gonna be revealed in us, man. The kingdom, having everything, all of it, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's a quick piece of
Alright, quick precept, just to back y'all up. Matthew 18 and verse 2, and it reads, and Yahweh shall call a little child unto him, and set him upon the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So, basically just to back y'all up, you gotta understand, like a child has to be patient, right? And a child goes through a lot of grief, a lot of crying, all right? A lot of times he don't get his way, all right? A lot of times he gotta be chastised. Same thing with us, a lot of times we gonna get our way, a lot of times we gonna cry, we gonna mourn, but we gotta be, hell, you get that child 30 minutes later, hey daddy, you feel me? He back to his normal, you know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta be in the truth. We gotta understand what the Most High, whether it's persecution, whether it's death, whether it's, whether, hell, you might have to lose family, children, women, whatever it may be. Understand that that's what's best for you right now. You feel me? In our minds, in the flesh, we assume, these carnal things are good for us, but it's not. All right, the Most High knows what's best for you, just like you know what's best for your child or whatever. The Most High knows what's best for us.
I got a quick precept. I got two quick precepts. The first one was right down in James chapter 1, verse 3. It said, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire and only nothing, man. So you gotta have that patience, man. You gotta have that patience and have that faith, to understand that, Yahweh SIGH&CRY gonna bring us through it. Another quick precept I want to bring out in the book of Matthew, chapter 19. I started at verse 26, Matthew 19 and 26. He said, but Yahweh shall beheld them and said unto them, men, this is impossible. So this book of Matthew, chapter 26, Matthew 19, verse 26. But Yahweh shall beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh shall say unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. And in verse 30, what it reads, said, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. It's like the brother Sam, it's a quick point, back him up, man. You're gonna have to forsake a lot of things for this truth, man, but you understand what it's for. You know what I'm saying? Through the Spirit, how about you? You understand that it's all for a good work, man. But he said, our labor ain't going in vain, man. The works we doing, it ain't for no reason. When we out here, what we going through, things we face. I done seen the Apostle Gabar say a lot of times, man, if you out here having a good life, is not part of the elect. This ain't gonna be hard for you. Like, this ain't gonna be extra hard because you understand we not this world. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in this world for us. Esau ain't got nothing for us. We don't want nothing from Esau. We don't want the compensations. We don't want the money for the slavery. None of that. We don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why patience is necessary, man. Because it's like you said, we don't do this in vain, right? But in the world, Jake expect a quick reward. Jake expect things to happen fast, man. But we know we can't get our reward until Yahweh shall get his reward. Like we can't get ours until Yahweh shall get his. So that's why patience is required, man. But because ain't got nothing, we can find a couple of closing preachers and make it out of here.
I'll read this right quick. It's 1 Corinthians 15, and I'll start at 55. It says, O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory and through our Lord, SIGH&CRY. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. And so like he said, you know, our labor is not in vain. We out here in the highways and byways, we doing videos, so on and so forth. You understand, man, there will be a reward for this. You know what I'm saying? It's a reward. Not that we do it, you know what I'm saying, just to get something back. But, you know, we know, you know what I'm saying, even though we may have to go through things now in this life, we know in the end it's going to be so much more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said be steadfast, my brother. Right? You got to have that, strong foundation, you know what I'm saying, of faith. Like how, you know, that, how Yahweh was speaking of, you know, if you dig your foundation, you know what I'm saying, to the ground, you know, when trials and tribulations come, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna be uprooted. You know what I'm saying, you're gonna be stuck. You know what I'm saying, right where you need to be. You know what I'm saying, in this faith, in this truth, right? Nothing's gonna be able to cause your faith to be wavered, right? You're gonna understand, you know, these things come, right? But it's all worth it at the end of the day, man.
I got a quick quote. So I'm gonna read this in the NLT too, so you get the whole view right here. So this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4. We'll start at verse 8. It says, "We are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. We are perplexed, but not driven to despair. We are hunted down, but never abandoned by Yahweh. We get knocked down, but we are not destroyed." And verse 10 says, "Through suffering, our bodies continue to share in the death of Yahushua, so that life of Yahushua may also be seen in our bodies, man." So, like, you know, we're gonna go through a lot of sin in this truth. We're gonna face a lot, man. But hey, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep striving. You know what I'm saying? But he said we knocked down, but we ain't. Yahweh ain't left outside, man. He's still right here with us. He's gonna bring us through that fight.
I mean, I was gonna bring up where I was talking about that foundation right quick. This is Luke 6, just further expounding on that point about you in this faith for real. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a good foundation. This is just that account to where Yahweh was speaking about. So it's Luke 6, and I started 46 and read on down. It says, "And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built a house and dig deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon the rock." Right? That's you know, this flood can be a counter to Esau Edom. And when they come to persecute us, when they come to, you know what I'm saying, you know, do what they will, you know what I'm saying, even if that is our lot, because it may not be everybody's lot, but even if that is the lot of a man of the Lord, he's not going to be shaken. Like he said, he said, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon the rock, right? So, and we know, you know what I'm saying, that's the spirit you have been, man. Verse 49, it says, "But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built a house upon the earth, again against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great," man. So that's how it's going to be with people who are not sincere in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Any type of hardship comes upon you, you know, Esau Edom trying to come question you about, you know, where's this brother at, where's this brother at, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fall quick, and really, especially with this MOTB. You know what I'm saying? When that come into play, you know what I'm saying, you might be hungry. Damn, she's staring hard. But you might, that shit caught me off guard for a second. You staring hard as hell. But, yeah, so like, especially those days with that MOTB, right? Even going into the account that the dream that brother had, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be trying to hide it, because, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a lot of people who fall victim to it. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be able to have that strength, you know what I'm saying, that faith, you know what I'm saying, that you know, just that will to believe on Yahweh to get you that food when you need it, to get you that water when you may need it, to get you some clothes, to get you some shelter. You know what I'm saying? They gonna rely on this beast system, you know what I'm saying? They don't got no foundation. They don't truly believe or sincerely believe in Yahweh.
Go to the hour of temptation as well. It talks about the Revelation, the 3rd chapter, verse 10. But Coach says, going back to the title of hand, Bible prophecy will be considered hate speech soon. So with that being said, I mean, the family of the word will be here soon. So with that being said, you have to seek the Lord now. While you may be found, you got to seek the Lord now. You know, while the prophet's still on the highways and byways, tribulations, and can still be in touch with. You understand? So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. You understand? So if you wait too late, you ain't gonna be able to find him, because wow, you ain't gonna know the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You understand? So right now is the time to get all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you can get before they ban the Bible, before you can't even get access to the scriptures anymore. You understand? So now it's coming to memorizing the scriptures. You understand? As such.
Really having the spirit.
And the spirit is definitely number one key, number one point right there.
Alright, well with that, man, Lord with the camp was edifying. I know we like to close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, and Shalom to the hopeful elect.
Shalom.